We are now ready for the demonstration of the wonder weapon that will win us this war. Get the clippers and release him from the supports.
You two, place him on the electric table. Turn on the electric table. This body needs some juice. We've done it! It's alive!
Alright lads, here's the mission. The Germans have been developing some secret wonder weapons in that lab. We're going to break in there and put an end to it. Before we can go inside, the commandos will clear us a path. I want a squad to take out the guards at the road checkpoint. Another squad will scale the rear of the building to clear the roof. Before we attack, the mortar team will fire on the front of the building to cause a diversion. The troops on the roof will try to pick us off as we move up to the checkpoint. Before we take any losses, the commandos will take them out. With the main guns disabled, we'll have to fight the rest of the way to the entrance. Our forces should be able to overwhelm the guards in the front. Get ready, men. I'll see you on the inside.
We are under attack! Go take some men to defend this facility.
Yes, sir. Oh shit.
Oh bugger. This isn't good.
Stand down! You are surrounded! Surrender is your only logical option here!
He's right. We don't have enough grenades to handle all these super soldiers. Alright, we surrender.
Take these sorry Brits to the detention center.
What is the meaning of this? Stand down now! I'm giving you an order!
We will not be subjected to fight in your feudal wars. You will be taking orders from me from now on.
This video wouldn't be possible without the GK3 Pro 3D resin printer. Special thanks to Uniformation for sending me this machine to review on the channel. They sent me 2 packages, and in the first was the printer. The second package they sent me was 2 bottles of their light gray standard resin. Here you can see all of the parts that come with the printer, including the resin cartridge, silicone funnel, metal scraper, pliers, Allen wrenches, user manual, filter, and many more tools. When you turn the printer on, it has an orange light and the touchscreen panel moves up and down. The setup out of the box is pretty easy. You take the resin vat out, which is held in place by some buckles. A protective film needs to be removed from both the vat and the LCD screen. Then you can place the vat back into position and slide the buckles to lock it in place. Before they send the printer, they level it for you, but it's good just to check before using. Checking for level is very simple because all you need to do is lay down a piece of paper and some strips. When you pull on the strips and there's resistance, it's good to go. If you need to do additional leveling, they give a USB with a tutorial. This printer comes with an automatic feeding mechanism. There is a slot for a resin cartridge to slide down into, which automatically pumps resin into the vat. You can disable this and pour resin manually into the vat if you want to as well. The silicone funnel is great for transferring resin from the bottle to the cartridge. Shake well before sliding the cartridge in. They recommend to keep the cap pressed open so the resin can flow more easily when it's pumped. A sensor on the vat will determine if more resin needs to be pumped into the machine, and this happens before and during the print process. Here's a time lapse I filmed of the first print with my camera, but a cool feature of this printer is the built-in camera. You can view the printing at any time and see time-lapse videos of previous prints. G2Box Manager, or Uniformation's mobile app, can be used to remotely view the printer's camera. The machine has to be connected to the Wi-Fi for this feature to work though. Once the print has finished, you push a latch up on the arm and slide the plate off. The plate has an anti-drip lip around the edge to keep things clean. There's a slot on the side that lets you rest the plate on its side to drip the excess resin off the prints. When you're ready to clean the models, you can take the metal scraper to scrape them off the plate into an isopropyl alcohol bath. The rest of the cleaning process is standard, clipping the supports off the models and then fully curing the models with UV light. Here's a close-up shot of the free model you get with the printer. I think it's supposed to be a head sculpt of Hugh Jackman playing the Wolverine. I was able to reprint the tank turret for my M60 Bully tank, and the parts fit way better compared to the old FDM tank. The model was created by NIM Productions and it's free to download. The characters you saw on the stop-motion intro were custom made by me in Blender, and are based on the Call of Duty World at War German soldiers. I've created zombies before, but I think these soldiers turned out better. The guns are fragile, but the details are pretty impressive. This printer can also give good results for printing miniatures. Here's some Star Wars characters I was able to print. This is a side-by-side comparison of an 8K printed Stormtrooper versus the model I printed on this machine and an official Star Wars Legion model. Both look incredible, and the 16K model is slightly more crisp compared to the 8K model. The time-lapse feature is still being improved, and currently it stops before the model is out of the resin. I wanted to film the whole model rising out of the vat for my stop-motion intro. The first time I filmed it, I popped a hole in the FEP film. This is very bad because the resin can escape the vat and cure to the LCD screen, potentially damaging the printer. Luckily, you receive an extra FEP film and some tools to replace the old or damaged one. There are some helpful tutorial videos available, but I'm a little jealous of the tools that they had. I had to manually screw each screw by hand, which took some time, but I was able to repair my VAT. Overall, this printer was incredible. I only had one print failure, and it was due to my model being too heavy. A really nice feature this printer has is an auto shut-off process, so the printer doesn't pop holes in the FEP film like I did. The machine has an automatic heating element inside that warms the resin before prints, which comes in handy especially during cold seasons. I also like the ability to connect to the printer over Wi-Fi to send files, start prints, and watch the print through the camera. The built-in light is another neat feature that looks awesome, but also makes things easier to see. I do wish the plate slid easier off the arm, and removing the models was easier. One of the other printers I reviewed had the ability to pop models off the plate without using a scraper. This made removing the models faster and cleaner than trying to scrape them off. Having the built-in resin feeding unit and heating unit is convenient, but it also adds weight to the printer. This is the largest and heaviest printer I own, but I like how everything is compact. Once again, thanks to Uniformation for sending me this printer to review, and I plan to make more custom figures in the future. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of my future projects.